Demand pool inflation. What is that? Hey taxpayers, it's Tiffany Gonzalez CPA here, founder and CEO of Accounting to Scale. And today we're back with another installment of What is that? Where we discuss financial term and topics you may have heard, but we make them super easy to understand. Today, we're talking about demand pool inflation. So if you've heard this term before or want to learn more, tune in and let's get started right at the beginning. Demand pool inflation. What is that? Demand pool inflation is a type of inflation that is caused by the increase of demand on costs and services. This type of inflation is usually caused by overall economic growth, general inflation, or technological innovations. This is what economists describe as too many dollars chasing too few goods and services. Now, while this usually occurs when there are too many people chasing a certain amount of goods and businesses are trying to keep up with the demand, there are actually 5 other reasons in which this demand pool inflation could occur. And so in this video, I want to talk to you about what those other 5 reasons are. Number 1, more money in the system. This is when government prints more money. They do this so that the people can have more money. However, there are still the same amount of goods. So now you have individuals who have more money and are demanding more goods that just don't exist. In 2020 and in 2021, the government printed billions of dollars for the Paycheck Protection Program, the Economic Injury Disaster Loans, and other grants. This gave businesses and individuals a ton of cash. However, the amount of products and services that were in the market were still the same. The second reason why demand pool inflation occurs is when there is a large increase in exported goods. This forces an undervaluation of other currencies involved. Right now, in our global economy, there are other countries at war, and our exports have become that much more valuable to those countries. In general, the exports in the US have increased. The third cause for demand pool inflation is the expectation of inflation. Businesses everywhere are anticipating that there will be inflation or that inflation will continue to rise, and as a result, they continue to raise their prices. The fourth reason for demand pool inflation is a growing economy. When consumers feel confident, they spend, they take on debt, and in general, that creates a good environment for the economy that raises prices. And the fifth reason for demand pool inflation is when government spending increases. When the government spends a lot of money, prices go up. So let's talk about an example of demand pool inflation in 2 different industries. The first one is the auto industry. Imagine the economy is doing well. Unemployment rate is low. Everyone has a job, is spending money. Interest rates are low. The government announces that they're going to give a special tax fuel efficient credit for those that purchase electric vehicles. Consumers go into a frenzy. Everyone wants an electric car. As a result, demand for these types of cars goes through the roof. But the manufacturers still have the same exact supply that they had yesterday. So the prices of the vehicles that they have in inventory goes up. And the prices that they will eventually sell the vehicles that they are manufacturing also goes up. The result is an average increase in the price of a new car. Now let's look at the housing industry. During coronavirus, everyone was moving around the US. They wanted to start living in lower cost environments since their job could be performed remotely. They could save more money and therefore make more money. With this great migration around the US led to more and more people needing a place to live, demanding a higher price. You see, pre-pandemic, there was already a slowdown in the build of new homes, the construction of new homes. So you have high demand and low supply. So what happens? Demand pool inflation. We hope you enjoyed this latest installment of What is that? Hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook at Accounting to Scale. Until the next video, your favorite CPA, Tiffany Gonzalez.